What's going on, guys? Today we are actually going to be going to all of the parks to show you everything new there is to know.
There's a lot of changes being made throughout all of Walt Disney World, through all 4 parks, and even at Disney Springs. And let's just show you what's gonna be changing and coming soon. As you have seen the Tree of Life behind us, we are in Animal Kingdom, and we are gonna go this way to check out DinoLand USA, which is halfway about to be closed.
So, not new for the parks, but new for us. We just stopped at Harambe Market for the first time.
Oh my goodness.
This looks delicious. Now, if you want to try this, it closed at 3:15 today. So, it closes early, you got to get here early for it. So, I got the chicken rice bowl, and you got...
I got the chicken and shrimp rice bowl.
The chicken and shrimp rice bowl.
They
look so
amazing.
good.
Like, it looks like probably the best thing on property, not just by looking at it.
Let's see. It looks so fresh, especially for like a hot day.
There are so many flavors in this. It's delicious. Look at that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Definitely recommend, and they give you a very big portion.
Okay, I just took my first bite, and that is just so good and so fresh. Definitely recommend.
Something very big that's new at Animal Kingdom you probably saw all over social media. Any guesses? Baby Basco, the baby tiger. Not seeing baby Basco, however, we do see this little tiger walking around. I wouldn't say little, but he's definitely cute. Can we get one as a pet?
Yeah, I want one.
Whoa. He said, I'm hungry. Look at that balance.
We came down to another viewing area, and he's just laying there. He's just a baby.
Unfortunately, no baby Basco. We heard that he wasn't actually out today.
Yeah, they must be doing like checkups and stuff today on him, but if you are curious about baby Basco and you haven't seen him, honestly, on TikTok or Instagram, just search baby Basco. It'll be the first thing to come up.
He's so cute. We haven't yet to see him, but that was pretty cool, seeing the tiger.
It's apparently past his feeding time.
Yeah, he was getting angry.
Not happy.
He was supposed to be fed 10 minutes ago from what we heard, and he did not, and he was not happy, and he was just sharing his vocals on how we felt about it.
I mean,
valid.
Me too when I'm hungry.
And obviously we have the big one that everyone's aware of. DinoLand is now closed. Sadness.
As you can see, they have started to take down some signs and get rid of DinoLand, but don't worry, you can still meet the characters. They still have Restaurantosaurus, and the Dino Digs play area is still here.
Disney has also confirmed that our beloved dinosaur will be open the remainder of 2025, so you have many more chances to ride it.
We're very sad to see DinoLand go, and Dinosaur's one of our favorite rides here, so it's very sad. But in other exciting news is that they are going to be turning this area into a new land called Tropical Americas. It's going to come with, I believe, 3 rides.
Yeah, there's a carousel.
The Encanto ride.
Yeah.
It's gonna like take you through
a boat
La
or
Casita.
I've never seen Encanto.
Yeah.
But I gotta watch it before it opens.
Yeah, you do. And then the dinosaur attraction here is turning into
Indiana Jones, which they have an Indiana Jones ride in Disneyland, but they said it's gonna be a completely different theme than this. A different track, different everything.
They have released a photo of what the land is going to look like, so I'll put that on the screen for you right here.
We still get to say the famous phrase, "That's not our dino." But maybe, who knows? Maybe one day, when this ride is eventually extinct, or the last day of opening, we can say, "That's our dino." So when all the announcements for DinoLand that it was going to be closing, the first thing to go was the poor, good old crocodile.
The last big thing that is going to be changing in Animal Kingdom soon is that they're going to be getting rid of It's Tough to Be a Bug and turning it into a Zootopia show.
Yeah, that will be opening at the end of 2025, between winter and fall and winter.
And It's Tough to Be a Bug will be closing on March...
I believe it's March 17th.
17th. So if you are going to be here
Your last day to see it is
soon,
March 16th.
you got to get over here if you want to see It's Tough to Be a Bug one last time.
I will say I am sad to see It's Tough to Be a Bug leave Animal Kingdom because it's one of my favorite, another one of my favorite shows. I love the free massage when the cockroaches leave, and yeah, but I'm very excited for Zootopia because Zootopia is my second favorite movie behind Bolt.
We're big fans of Zootopia.
And there's
so.
nothing else Zootopia in the park, so this would be interesting.
They
I
deserve
know
a
there's nothing
representation.
else. It's Tough to Be a Bug, but it's been here for a while. It's had its run. It's good to
Yeah,
go.
we got to get rid of Bug's Life. We need some Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde representation out here. We have hopped over to Disney Springs now because there are a couple things changing around here also. So to start, we are in front of Raglan Road, and they are adding or refurbishing the bar that they have out front, and it looks like it's
No, they're adding an extra bar.
Oh, it's another bar, a
Yeah,
new bar.
it's as if they didn't have many.
Yeah.
You can't go.
Like 3 already.
You can't go wrong with an extra bar though.
Honestly, the ones that they do have get really busy. This one's gonna look amazing when it's done. I can already tell.
I'm sure they're wanting it open before St. Patrick's Day because it's going to be a madhouse.
Yeah. And on the west side of Disney Springs, a big change is coming. So this big building that you see over here is where Disney Quest used to be back in the day back when this was Downtown Disney, gosh. Back when this was Downtown Disney, this used to be Disney Quest. And then they turned it into the NBA experience for a while. They did the little Harry Styles pop-up here. But now they just confirmed that Level 99 will be coming to here. So Level 99 is like, I've been trying to figure out the best way to describe it to Bryen because he doesn't know what it is. It's Boston-based, right?
It's, from what I saw, the only locations right now are in Rhode Island and Connecticut. And so there's a new one coming though in I believe it's Philadelphia and then obviously here.
Okay, so basically what it is it's an interactive puzzle thing for adults. So it's like...
So kind of like Escapology.
No, it's like Whack-A-Mole with lights.
So they just moved, I see what they're doing. So they're moving DinoLand, the games, the fossil fuel games, here.
No.
Oh, no, not that either.
I'm gonna put a photo up. Have you seen those walls with the red and green buttons?
Yes.
It's that.
Gotcha.
Where you have to hit all the green buttons to turn them red, and then they have on the floor, it's a bunch of green tiles, and you gotta turn them red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really...
Maybe.
It's a high level activity. It's a lot of activitying, and...
It's a lot of muscle memory, it sounds like.
Yeah, you gotta be active to do it, but we will definitely come here and check it out.
Yeah.
It sounds super fun.
It's probably more than likely gonna open in 2025, if not early 2026.
Probably. Jay just confirmed it
2 days ago.
the day that we're filming this is Saturday, February 22nd, and they announced it 3 days ago, 2 days ago. So. Transition, but also very exciting transition.
Yeah. So obviously, as you can see, we're in the Muppets Courtyard, and they are going to be transforming this within the next few months. This area is going to be closing, and they're going to be transforming it into Monsters Inc. I'm really excited though because from the concept art, it looks like there's going to be a sushi restaurant. It looks like it. Nothing's confirmed yet, but it's very exciting.
And the Doors roller coaster looks really
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Mama Melrose's closes on May 7th, I believe it was, and Muppets Vision 3D and Pizza Rizzo, and as well as the remaining of the area, closes on June 7th. Sad times.
Yeah.
So if you're a Muppets fan,
get over here.
This was one of the last things that Jim Henson did before he died.
But if you want to see a lot of detail, we just made a video last week on everything that they offered here. So I'll put a card right up in the corner up there if you're interested in seeing more of Muppets Courtyard before it's gone.
Obviously, I'm not gonna leave and let you not just take another nice little gander at the sign. Now, like we said before, this needs to go in front of Rock and Roller Coaster for when they re-theme Rock and Roller Coaster to Electric Mayhem. Gonna miss the pizza guy.
As Bryen said, Muppets will not be going forever. We are going to be getting rid of Rock and Roller Coaster Aerosmith overlay, and they're gonna do, I think it's gonna be the same ride, but it'll be Muppets Electric Mayhem, which is Animals Band.
I will say, kind of disappointed that the whole community for Disney gave them so much feedback saying, hey, why not retheme Rock and Roller Coaster to a Goofy movie? I would rather be singing Eye to Eye in there, or Stand Out. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But hey, it's better than Aerosmith. I'm sorry, but Aerosmith is outdated now. Hot take, could be. I don't know.
And there's a lot of Muppets fans that they gotta keep happy because.
Yeah. And the fountain just needs to go right over there.
Right there.
Right over there.
But also in the same area, this over here is where the Lightning McQueen Racing Academy used to be. You can still see the remains of it. But they are planning on turning this into a villain show.
That's apparently a 40-minute runtime.
So I'm excited to see what the show's gonna be about.
Villains.
I also think it's interesting though that they're gonna put villains here when they're bringing it to Magic Kingdom.
We have made our way over to Epcot now, and check out what we found over here. A little bit hard to see, but we have Phineas and Ferb topiaries. Topiaries are starting to hit all around Epcot, and these Phineas and Ferb ones are special because they haven't had Phineas and Ferb topiaries for 8 years. And this is the first time we're ever seeing them in person, and
they're amazing.
Yeah. We grew up on this, so this is awesome. I love that they're bringing Disney Channel into the parks lately. It's such a huge step up because everyone that's buying merch now or anything nowadays in the parks, the people that come to Disney, they love Disney Channel. That was like their prime. Another major update going on at Epcot is Test Track. Test Track is being reimagined to World of Color, and I'm pretty curious to see what it's going to be like. I honestly have no idea what World of Color is. Ronnie, explain.
I don't know what it is either. It's before my time. I've only known it as Test Track. So I guess what their plan is they're taking the way it was before Test Track and then updating it to be modern day. Mm-hmm. But I have no idea what to expect with this.
Well,
I'm so excited
then for all of us.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good from what I've heard about World of Color. It was incredible before. So I have high hopes, but it's taking them a while. Starting on February 25th, a big change is coming to Epcot and Magic Kingdom. So right now, as we film, Guardians and Tiana's both have a virtual queue. But starting on the 25th, they're getting rid of the virtual queues completely. There's not going to be any in any of the parks, and it's all going to be standby.
And right over here, Disney has started setting up in preparation for the regular queue, standby queue.
Yeah.
It is expected that more people are going to buy a Lightning Lane for this ride now that they're not offering the free virtual queue.
Since he mentioned the Lightning Lanes, Lightning Lanes have gotten
money.
So they got rid of like the Genie and the whatever. We don't use them.
The Genie Plus, obviously you know about the Fast Pass. I don't know about the Fast Pass, but you do.
Monorail.
For St. Patty's Day, green.
Wow. I think what it is now is it's multi-pass and single pass, and so the single passes are like for one ride, the multi-passes for the rest of the park. We can do a whole video going really in depth into that. But along with that they offer, they now offer, I'm getting this information from my phone, they have Lightning Lane Premier Pass, which is similar to
I know,
Universal.
sounds bougie, sounds exquisite.
It's very fancy. It's similar to what Universal offers as their Express Pass. It does vary in range based on day.
And cost more than your park ticket. I'm sorry.
A couple $100s a day. I'll put like a range on the screen here for you to see because I don't know exactly the range. But what it is so for the individual lanes, you have to pick your times for the rides, and this one you just decide, oh, I want to tap into this one now, and then you go in, which is convenient, but it's also super expensive. For this, you'll be able to book it 7 days out for people staying on property and 3 days out for like pass holders and people staying off property, and that'll be on sale at 7 a.m. that span out, which is
Oh, so you still gotta wake up
crazy.
at 7 a.m.
You still have to wake up at 7 a.m., but I think just that one day,
For the
7
virtual
days out.
wise, I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But Lightning Lane's completely different. Wait, right?
Lightning Lane, I think, is similar. I will.
But that's still available?
Yes, so Lightning Lane is still available.
I'm confused too. I'm asking the questions.
Lightning Lane is available. It's your cheaper option.
I've never bought one, but I'm
actually-
asking.
You have to.
But I never will either.
Lightning Lane, you have to choose your times as you go, and that ranges from $15 to $25 or $30 a day per person. This one is a like next step up for you to choose from. That's a couple $100s per person, I think. And that one, there's a little less planning involved, which is why it's a little more cheaper because you don't have to book all your times throughout the day.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy, kind of confusing.
Kind of expensive, maybe.
In the future.
Maybe let's just stay home.
I don't know when, but if you're interested in us going more in depth on at least how the cheaper Genie version works, because we definitely will never be able to afford the premium pass.
And if you think we're testing it, we ain't that channel.
No, we can't afford that. But maybe
so check out all ears.
We definitely, like, they do a great job at explaining everything. But maybe, like, in the future, we can do a video on the cheaper version and trying it out so that you guys can see how it works for people who don't know.
And you could compare it.
Yeah. Anyways, it's lots of changes for that stuff, and honestly, go watch All Ears if you really want more information, because we don't know much. We don't do it.
Monorail.
It is 9:45, and we have finally made it to our final park of the day. Arguably the best park to be at night.
We could have done everything faster, but we did get into the parks a little bit late.
Yeah, Bryen decided to sleep in today.
Yeah.
And then we spent half of our day pin trading, because that's what we do. So, but doing 4 parks.
They got the new popcorn bucket.
Oh my gosh, I want the new popcorn bucket. Here's a photo of that. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying, but Magic Kingdom, best park at night, by far, our favorite. Bryen just informed me that actually his favorite park at night is Epcot, but I think he's lying.
Since when have the vibes been so cool over here? Look at this.
Wow.
Look at the water reflection. I've never noticed that.
The vibes are vibing. So as you saw, we're walking into Tomorrowland, and when you look up, you might notice that something's missing up there. So Astro Orbiter is currently down for refurbishment, as you can see, but instead of them just like making some little adjustments up there, they've actually taken the entire ride down, and now we are Astro Orbiter-less. I don't know what their plan is. I don't know what's being redone. I don't know if it's just like new parts or they're changing it around, but
getting rid of it all, that wouldn't be such a bad thing.
It's empty. It looks so weird in here without it up there.
Okay, we are over here by Rivers of America and by the riverboat, and I just wanted to come over here because Disney, as of this past week, filed a new permit to get rid of the riverboat in Rivers of America to make way for Cars Land. And I'm actually super stoked for that because Cars has always been my favorite movie as a kid. I even had a Cars TV, one of those square cube ones. Now, can we take a moment? Look at this bird. Just taking a bath. Okay, and now we have made our way over to Big Thunder Mountain, which is actually closed right now for refurbishment. You can actually see the crane right up there. They're actually taking apart the whole entire track. But the reason that I came over here is because on the opposite side, they have already began putting up things for the new Villains Land that's coming out. That's gonna feature all of our favorite villains. Whoa. Feature all of our favorite villains, including Maleficent, Ursula, you name it. They're gonna be back there, and it's gonna be amazing. They've already confirmed a restaurant. There's gonna be a ride. I think 2 rides.
I think so, and I think Maleficent's dragon.
Yes, there is.
There also. I'm so excited.
And the meet and greets are gonna be awesome. I don't even know how we're even gonna get there.
I don't know. I think that's part of this big Thunder Mountain thing is, so Thunder Mountain is actually going to be closed for the rest of 2025. And I think, my suspicion, this is not fact, this is just me guessing, I think that they're going to be moving the track around to make way for a path to get there. But it could also be part of the filling in the river could also become the path to get over there. They haven't really.
That's probably actually what it is going to be, because then you're going to be able to just go around.
Walk around.
Oh yeah, you know what actually they're going to do? So right over here, the river goes from right here to right here. This walkway is, they're going to get rid of the river, so they're going to continue it to go out to the back. And I guarantee you, this is going to be the way you get to the Villains Land, this way right here.
And then like if you go to your right here, it'll be Cars Land all over.
Yeah, and then Cars.
Because they're getting rid of Tom Sawyer Island and the riverboat.
So you're actually, what's going to be happening is you're going to be in line for Haunted Mansion, and you're just going to hear ka-chow, ka-chow, ka-chow.
That's what he says. We made our way over to Pirates now. The lights are a little starry because our thing's a little dirty, but first thing that they're doing is they're redoing their gift shop. So this whole area right here used to be just open, but now it's closed off, and it's been closed off for quite some time because they are moving some things around to open up a Pirates Tavern. So over here, right across from the Pirates ride, is Tortuga Tavern, and it used to be, I think, a quick service, but they are working on turning it into an interactive bar area. This area is actually going to be, I think, the first bar and alcohol spot ever in any park with a castle in it. So that's Magic Kingdom and then all of the Disneyland parks. And what I've heard is that it's going to be similar to the bar over at the Polynesian, where there's going to be like a lot of interactive elements depending on what drink you get. Different things will happen around, which I think is going to be really cool. And then as of right now, they've said it's opening in late 2025. So we don't really know what that means, but hopefully it'll be open sometime this year, which will be super fun, and we'll definitely be here to check that out. The next announcement I'm super excited for, but starting this summer, they're going to be starting a new parade, a new nighttime parade, and here's a preview of that. This is what you're going to see. It'll be nighttime. The main street will be on, and the characters are going to be waving to you. Yeah. There's the castle. You'll have the pretty castle. And it's going to be very similar to...
Your parents are judging us from the side right now. Totally hardcore.
Spectro Magic, the electrical, Main Street electrical parade. they don't like us. Anyway, so it's going to be similar to the Main Street electrical light parade. But what I've heard is it's going to be even better because they're also just like making it better. I don't know, but I'm so excited. It's going to feature the Blue Fairy, and I think it's going to be like Wishes related, which was my favorite fireworks show. It's the one that I grew up on, so I'm so excited. The last big change is here in the Emporium. They are actually going to be renovating this entire store. So right now they're working on the part that connects over to Casey's Corner, which is right at the end of Main Street, but they are, from what we've heard, going to slowly work on all of the different sections of the Emporium to make it a little more cohesive, similar to Connections in Epcot, or Creations in Epcot. that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if it was a little chaotic. We've
Yeah.
never done this kind of video before, but it was
Informative
fun.
tips.
I enjoyed it.
Nah, let's go back to our regular style videos. See you there next week. Adios. Thanks for watching. Bye.